Every PMO and delivery leader I meet is facing the same problem. The work is happening, the data exists, but teams are still spending hours chasing updates, rebuilding status reports, reconciling conflicting signals, and rewriting the same project narratives week after week. Leadership gets too much noise and not enough clarity. And generic AI does not solve that problem because it can generate text, but it cannot create governed execution. That is exactly why we built ProPM Agent. ProPM Agent is not another chatbot for project managers. It is a governed, enterprise-ready execution platform for PMOs, program leaders, and delivery teams. It gives every project a shared AI workspace, gives leadership evidence-backed visibility across the portfolio, and gives the enterprise a controlled way to turn fragmented delivery activity into decision-ready action. And now, it also gives administrators a clearer way to govern integrations, AI, settings, and subscription controls from a single place. Let's start where leadership starts. In the Portfolio Command Center, you are not locked into a hard-coded red, amber, green dashboard. You can define cohorts of projects, choose the signals that matter, adjust thresholds and weights, and immediately see which initiatives are standing out. Activity change, blocker density, freshness issues, contradictions, failed runs, schedule pressure, cost pressure, and every signal is drillable, so leadership can see the evidence behind the comparison instead of debating a score with no context. Now let's go down into a live project. What makes ProPM Agent different is that the AI does not start with a blank prompt. It starts with context. It understands the project profile, the user role, recent activity, available evidence, source freshness, contradictions across systems, and the policy boundaries around what it is allowed to do. So instead of generic AI answers, users get responses grounded in the real delivery context of the project. Just as important, ProPM Agent does not stop at a paragraph of AI text. It produces structured outputs. It separates what happened, what matters, what decisions are needed, what actions are recommended, what assumptions are being made, what information is still missing, and how fresh the supporting evidence really is. Professionals do not buy AI for pretty writing. They buy AI for faster, clearer, more defensible decisions. Once the agent has something useful, ProPM Agent turns it into a governed business artifact. A weekly status brief, a PM document, a decision note, an action list. The platform supports draft, diff, versioning, approval, publication, and lineage. No silent overwrite, no mystery edits. Every artifact is traceable back to the run, the context snapshot, the evidence, and the person who approved it. For a PMO, that means faster reporting cycles with far better control. This is where the platform starts creating real leverage. ProPM Agent does not wait for the perfect question. It proactively surfaces what deserves attention. Maybe source freshness has degraded. Maybe failed runs are spiking. Maybe recent activity has not been reflected in a report. Maybe an approved artifact has not been published. The platform explains why the signal was generated, lets users snooze or dismiss it, and can draft a digest or internal notification without automatically writing to external systems. Enterprise buyers do not want another isolated tool. They want something that works with the systems they already trust. ProPM Agent is built for read-first, approval-gated integration. It pulls operational context from collaboration tools, planning systems, delivery platforms, and ERP systems. It does not replace them. It becomes the governed intelligence layer across them. And behind the scenes, the platform separates action systems from knowledge sources so teams keep a simple user experience while administrators maintain clear control. For IT, security, and procurement, this matters just as much as the AI itself. ProPM Agent is designed for enterprise deployment and governance. Role-based access, tenant and project isolation, traceable artifacts, approval boundaries, audit-friendly history, Azure-aligned deployment. And with dedicated platform administration, enterprises can manage integrations, AI, provider settings, and subscription governance without turning end-user workflows into configuration screens. This is not an uncontrolled AI assistant. This is a governed platform the enterprise can evaluate, deploy, and defend. So what does the organization actually buy? It buys time back from manual reporting. It buys stronger governance without adding more bureaucracy. It buys earlier visibility into blockers, stale data, failed execution patterns, and contradictions. It buys faster decision cycles for executives and steering committees. And it buys a more standardized delivery model without forcing every team into one rigid methodology. If your organization wants AI that professionals will actually use, leaders will actually trust, and governance teams can actually defend, ProPM Agent is the platform to evaluate. It helps teams move from fragmented updates and reactive reporting to contextual, proactive, traceable execution. It does not replace your systems of record. It makes them more useful. And that is why organizations buy ProPM Agent.